Hello, what's up guys? Your guy Promzy once again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are talking about accommodation, student accommodation in Germany. If you're ready for this video, stay tuned. Welcome back guys once again to my channel. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscription button and join the family. So in today's video, we are talking about accommodation. So after getting school in Germany, you process your visa, get your visa and start processing for your accommodation. That is what most students do, and I would say that's one of the biggest mistakes students do, because getting accommodation in Germany is more difficult than getting admission into a German school. So I would suggest to students to start applying for accommodation once they get admitted to a school. Work with the school to secure an accommodation, or if they are not sure if their visa will be granted, start working on the accommodation as soon as they start working on their visa. Because if you wait to get your visa in order to start with the application, it might be too late and you might not get the best of deals when it comes to accommodation. So I did a video about cost of living in Germany for international students, and in that video you realize that 50% of the bill students pay monthly goes into accommodation. That means getting the best accommodation deal is going to help you financially, and getting the worst accommodation deal too is going to be a blow on your finance. Finance is not the only reason why accommodation is really important in Germany. As in, of course, you have to get a roof over your head. But without accommodation, you can't be registered in the city in which you are moving in, as in Almedon, city registration. That is why it's key to make sure you have accommodation before you come to this country. And I think having accommodation before you move to this country will save you a lot of stress than getting to the country first and start looking for accommodation. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the ways students can secure their accommodation when they are coming to Germany. So one of the best deals when it comes to student accommodation in Germany is working or getting a contract with the student VEC. So in Ghana education system, I refer to it as the traditional halls in our various campuses. We have the Legon Hall, the Ekwafu Hall, we have the Indies, Katanga, Commonwealth. These halls are not as expensive as other private hostels. So once you get admission to any German school, write to the school student VEC and apply for a student hostel. There are different types of apartments you can apply for: single bedroom apartment, double shared apartment. Tell the school, tell the university the kind of apartment you want, and you will join the queue. A queue because most students apply for student VEC and there are usually pile of students waiting for place to come and fill. So once you apply, it doesn't mean you get the apartment the following day. You join the queue maybe after a month or two. If there's available space, you'll be called or you'll be emailed and the process starts from there. Of course, apart from student VEC, there are other ways students can find apartment in Germany. One of the websites students use the most for searching apartment is wgsuchen.de. I'm going to put the link to all these websites in my description. You can go there if you're looking for an apartment or if you're moving to Germany. One of the main websites used by students is eBay Kleinanzeigen. So eBay Kleinanzeigen is a very famous app in Germany for selling almost everything: cars, furniture, books, everything, including apartment. So on this website, you can also search and find apartment in the various cities in which you find yourself, in which your school is located. Finding apartment in Germany can be very tedious, especially if you are living in the big cities like Berlin, Hamburg, Frankfurt, Munich. Make sure you secure yourself apartment before moving to the country. Either than that, you'll be in the country and it will be stressful for you. I hope you're enjoying the video you are watching, and if you like the content, you can support my channel by hitting the subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up. Let's get back to it. One other tool that is very useful for searching for apartment is Facebook. So when you're moving to a new city or a new campus like probably Darmstadt, TU Darmstadt, make sure you join Facebook groups on that campus, talk to people who are already there. You might meet someone who is leaving the city to another city, probably to do his or her internship, and is willing to give his apartment out for like a month or two. So if you don't meet somebody like that, people are already on that campus who know how to secure accommodation in that particular city. So joining groups like that can be very helpful to you as well. You know, searching for accommodation, especially outside the country, if not for student work, for other means, can be very difficult, especially if you don't have the necessary document because you've not moved to Germany yet. It doesn't mean you can't come to Germany. Students can come to Germany and lodge with their friends or relative for a very short time in order to search for apartment. So in a worst case scenario, if you're unable to secure yourself an accommodation with student work, or if all means failed, and you don't have any relative or any friends in Germany, then students have to book hotels or guest house, usually for a week or two, where they will lodge for their first days in Germany as they try to find their way out. So one last thing I would like to add is accommodation crisis for students have already been there before the pandemic, and due to the pandemic, most students were not able to enroll or come to Germany last year, meaning that in this year winter semester, probably a lot of students will be showing up and the crisis or accommodation crisis might shoot up. So if you've already gotten admission to Germany, I think you should start working on your accommodation before it's too late. Okay, so I'm going to do a tour of a typical student apartment, and I'm going to put the link here so that I can have a feel of how student apartment in Germany is. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you like this video and you find it very informative. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, and put something in the comment section below. Like always, the name is Promzy and I'm signing out. Peace.